Hey there YouTubers, a follow-up to a recent video that showed air bubbles in the lift pump for diesel David Brown 780. Here's the other half. Apparently you unscrew that 90 degrees and then they come out. I haven't done that. There's nothing wrong with that, I might leave it. So my problem was that this non-return valve on the inside was sitting on the wonk, sort of out of its hole, had its gasket missing. There's a little bit of mash in there, a little bit of mash in there. Somebody's been in here doing something, don't know what, but anyway it was loose, rattling around, so I'm going to put a little bit of instant gasket and maybe get a punch and distort the metal a bit and hold that in. So one of the issues was that I had a gauze in here that was distorted, and then that was going under the seal making it leak. It's obviously all torn up, so I made a new one. I had a template, a bit of a cereal box, and bought that for about £3 off eBay. I don't know how much it was, maybe I paid postage, can't remember, but I'll have to put that in my will, the amount of filters I'm going to do up. So I did a bit of a dodgy on here. I didn't really know what to buy because I looked at pictures of which of these to get, and that's quite a lot of finer mesh than that. That's a 60. That one, don't know, probably 100, guess. So I got a 60. I went on petrol stationery engine. People say this is what we put in for our gauzes. But I've also read a lot of people saying, look, if I get a lot of junk coming through, these get blocked, and so long as you're not blocking the valves here and you're not blocking the filters up completely, you have got a pair of filters to stop stuff going through to the ejector pump. If you block the first one, you can just replace that one. They're not hugely expensive, so it depends. I mean, some people say they get rid of these, and other people say don't do that. And then so I've compromised and I've gone without. I sort of thought it might be a bit less finer mesh than that one there. You can sort of see a little bit. So that's a good compromise, I reckon, because that allows me to stop the chunks coming through, cause problems, but shouldn't get too blocked. I mean, was there anything much going through there at all? And also these are a little bit tougher. That's a lot more rigid because it's got thicker wires. It's a lot more rigid, less likely to end up like that, in my personal opinion. Anyway, yeah. So that was the air was getting pushed back by the diaphragm, back past through there, and fluffing a little bit of air around and around in circles and causing it like a shaken can of Coca-Cola or something like that. Fizzy pop. No, Coca-Cola's not a sponsor of mine. But you got to be careful though, because this is old, probably original. If it's an AC diaphragm on there, I would say you got to be a little bit careful, because if these get perforated in with diesel in your sump, and there's all sorts of other issues like the little push rod that pushes on the actuator can get worn out and then it won't work. So it probably is best to replace this and just get with a brand new one. But sometimes if you don't want to, or you don't do much with it, or life's full of choices. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.